the Cleveland Cavaliers may have just been handed one of the best bargain opportunities of NBA free agency. According to leak sources, the Oklahoma City Thunder are declining Kenrich Williams' $7.2 million team option, making him an unrestricted free agent. And if you're the Cavaliers, this is exactly the type of move you should be looking at. Let's talk about why Kenrich Williams could be a perfect fit in Cleveland. The big news is simple. The Thunder are declining Williams' $7.2 million team option, not because he isn't a good player or anything like that, but because Oklahoma City is facing a roster crunch. They're loaded with young talent, they're trying to create financial flexibility, and someone has to be the odd man out, even after already having to unload Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe. That means one of the NBA's most underrated role players is suddenly available. And for a team like Cleveland that's trying to win now while staying under financial constraints, that's a huge opportunity. So what exactly does Kenrich Williams bring? Well, first of all, versatility. He's 6'7", can guard multiple positions, rebounds extremely well for his size, and does all the little things that winning teams need. He's not somebody who's going to score 20 points every night, but he sets screens, he rotates defensively, he dives for loose balls, he keeps the offense moving, and he plays winning basketball. That's exactly the kind of player Kenny Atkinson would love to have. The Cavs already have stars. They got Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, James Harden. What they need around those guys are dependable role players who defend, move the ball, and don't need touches. Williams checks every one of those boxes. One of Cleveland's biggest issues over the past couple of seasons has been wing depth. We all know it. Too often they've relied on smaller guards or inconsistent bench play. Kenrich gives you another physical wing who can comfortably play either forward spot. This past season for OKC, he actually played the bulk of his minutes at the 4, 76% to be exact, and believe it or not, the versatile forward played 21% of his minutes at the 5, functioning as a small ball center. If you need somebody to defend bigger wings, Kenrich can do that. Need a small ball power forward? Kenrich can do that too. Need somebody to survive playoff minutes without making mistakes? That's literally his specialty. He plays within the 97th percentile in defensive positional versatility, and when healthy, he's been one of these glue guys every contender wants. The best part, he probably won't cost you a fortune. Since Oklahoma City declined the $7.2 million option, Williams may now be looking for a short-term deal with a contender. The Cavaliers don't have much spending power in free agency as they're limited financially. So instead of chasing expensive names, finding value players like Kenrich Williams is exactly how they could improve this roster. He could outperform whatever contract he signs. Now, obviously, there are a couple of concerns. Health is probably chief among them, as he's been in and out of the lineup over the last couple of seasons. He hasn't always been available for a full season, and he's not a high volume three-point shooter, attempting just 2.4 triples per game over the course of his career. But Cleveland doesn't really need him to be some dynamic shot maker. If he gives you solid defense, smart decision making, toughness, and about 18 to 22 quality minutes off the bench, I'd consider that a win. Overall, I think Kenrich Williams makes a lot of sense for the Cavaliers. He's experienced, he's versatile, he may be affordable, and he fills one of the biggest weaknesses on this roster. And as we know, free agency isn't always about landing the biggest superstar, though you shouldn't let many Cavs fans tell you. Sometimes it's about finding the right role players that raise your floor and help you win playoff games. Kenrich Williams would be exactly that kind of addition, especially coming from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, what do you think? Should the Cavaliers pursue Kenrich Williams now that he's officially an unrestricted free agent? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, go Cavs.